verdict. The fact that he got attempted murder instead of second-degree murder.
Should be happy he even got attempted murder.
I'm surprised that he got. I thought he was gonna get off.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of who
happened?
he's affiliated with, like, you know what I mean?
They had to try to make it look for the public, like, oh, something kind of happened to him, or he's feeling some type of pain. But first of all, the kid died, so that's murder. That's not attempt murder. And if that's attempt murder, then I'm sure there's a million guys in jail for the past century that are in for murder. They got to appeal and try to get attempt on this because it doesn't make sense. How did you get attempt murder for murder? And if it is attempt murder, where's the murderer then? Who's the guy that killed the kid? Because if you just attempted, where's the guy that killed him? We got to find this person that did this to this kid. You know what I'm saying? In the end, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You can't get attempt.
The first 3 shots were legal. That's a stop, don't move, or I'll shoot.
Yeah.
That's a police thing. Stop, don't move, or I'll shoot. You kept moving. He shot you 3 times.
Right.
The second 3 shots, the next 6 shots,
Yeah.
that's the attempted murder because you're not in no danger.
Right.
He's paralyzed. You see what I'm
But my
saying?
thing is
Why are you
attempt-
firing 6 more shots?
But if I come and juke you, in somewhere above certain spots, they're gonna say I'm trying to kill you, even if you're out here still walking around, and I'll get charged with attempted murder, because I tried to take your life. You know what I mean?
Attempt murder.
But the kid's dead.
Murder,
But you're not a cop though.
attempt murder
That's the
means
difference, right?
Yeah,
Attempt
you're not
murder
a cop.
means you
Under the
attempted.
law is
That
you
guy
mean
didn't attempt. He
stop
murdered him.
moving or
Simple
I'll
as that.
shoot.
Right.
He said it's 12 times. Stop moving or I'll shoot. You kept moving. You got shot.
I just think that story is crazy because every day in Toronto something crazy happens, and people don't get shot like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like they go places knowing that there's guns here in the house, bro, and people get brought out and, like, you know what I mean? So how
ATM
come?
kicked off my homie's door. Came through the door. He got up off the couch and they shot him and killed him.
Right.
The cop,
They told him, don't get up off the couch.
they didn't say nothing. Like right when they entered, freeze, don't move, guns out. He got up off the couch. One cop fired, shot him. 1 shot, 1 kill. He's gone.
Right.
They charged him. They withdrew the charges.
He didn't get nothing.
They're appealing to try to recharge him again with second-degree murder. But it's like,
It's not gonna happen.
if you ever been in that situation where SWAT teams coming in,
Yeah.
like it's really one of those things. Like it goes through your mind, like, yo, are these guys gonna shoot me?
Yeah.
Because it's really that quick. Like these guys are amped up on steroids all day, sitting inside not doing nothing. When they get to come out, they're coming out looking to fire their guns.
Okay, so if 9 shots still were doing,
Yeah.
how should they have reacted? What should have happened
Hold
in the
on.
exact same situation?
They should have just tased him, like they've been trained to do.
There was
You see,
no
in
taser
a
on
situation
set.
like
There
that,
was. The taser guy showed
When
up
the
second.
the
Not
guy,
even.
I think they tased him after they shot him. Hold on, you gotta realize this. In a situation like that, it all depends on the officers you're dealing with. I've been through a lot of shit. People may know. A lot of my people I know been through a lot of shit. I've heard stuff or seen stuff or maybe even been around where they come in and say, freeze, don't move, and you move. And they don't kill you. So it all depends on who that cop is. Sometimes the cops come in, like my partner over here said, the ATF, they like to come in, those guys in the gray suits, they come in, they're miserable, they're all steroided up all day, they're upset at their kids, their wife, their life. They come in, they beat your head in first thing. They come in, boom, they kick the door and they grab you, boom, 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 they secure you. You know, some of them say, don't move, you jump up, they might shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the officer you're dealing with. From what I know, I don't know too much about the YATIM case, or I don't want to put nothing on the cop, but from what I know, he was always an aggressive guy. He's quick to pull out. So maybe it's these type of officers that type of shot, because even if the guy had a knife, let's say a little small young kid has a knife, an 18, 19, 20-year-old guy has a knife, and I'm with a crew of guys, we all have vests on, big guns, to restrain him or to stop him or to calm him down, do we really need to shoot this guy with 9 shots and he has a little knife? Come on.
I feel those regular beat cops should have waited until the SWAT team came, and the SWAT team can deal with him. Like, tear gas the bus, shock the bus
There's
with
so
with
much
the
ways
with
they
the
could have restrained
with the
that
grenade. Taser the guy. There's lock the bus, leave the guy in the bus by himself. There's so many options.
He had such
Like-
a little knife. It's not like the guy stabbed anybody. He wasn't, you know what I mean? He's there with his freaking hood out, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Rest in peace, Sammy YATIM, you know?
Yeah, who's Norm Kelly?
A Scarborough councillor that's trying to become popular so that you don't have to ask who Norm Kelly is.
Exactly. Yeah, like I don't even know who Norm Kelly is.
Well, he's doing, like I said, he's doing the exact same thing Rob Ford did in Etobicoke.
Maybe
He's doing it in Scarborough. I hear you, Norm Kelly. I see you. I see you, buddy. But yo, don't be taking advantage of people's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of hip hop, man.
Right.
Don't take advantage of the culture. If you're a true hip hop listener and you grew up amongst it and you listen to it your whole life, then that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not a
70-year-old white man that just wants to get the popularity.
want to be like Rob Ford.
Yeah, if you're just hopping on the wagon, and like I said, then it's a poppy show thing, man, and it's a fraud, you know. It's not really, it's corny and it's not authentic, you know. And if it is authentic, then make it known, and don't just be about whatever, you know what I mean. These popular artists are saying and like really show what it is. There's a lot of artists trying to come up in the city for a lot of years, man. You know what I mean? Like put more shows on for them, put more things on for them. If you're really about it, if you wanna rock with the style and come cross your arms and be this little b-boy thing, like no disrespect to Norm Kelly or whatever. I'm just saying at the end of the day, we live it. You know what I'm saying? It just grew me up. You know what I mean? So it's real. We take it real. It's not. You know, there's a lot of fraudulent stuff that's going on in today's day in this hip hop genre that they call, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like, if it's not real, it's almost a mockery. You're making a mockery of the thing, and it's not, for me. It's gimmicky, man. I'm not really into. To me, I'm not into the gimmick stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really respect it too much. You know, if it's real, let it be known that it's real. And show support in a real way, not just by tweeting things here and there when something happens and you heard something happens. Did you know that happened, or did somebody tell you that happened?
That's what I'm wondering. Does he have people? How the heck is he staying on top of when all these mixtapes are dropping, and when every time somebody has a diss against Drake, how is he on top of that stuff?
So he's not a hip hop artist. He's a Drake artist.
Because he's probably got kids, right? He's probably got young kids that are into hip hop, and anything comes out, they're like, Dad, look.
Yeah.
And then he just runs to the Instagram or to the Twitter and just tweets it.
Right.
Because he ain't listening to hip hop.
Let's talk about the dangers of even playing that game with somebody like Meek Mill, especially with like Meek's career is actually on the line because of this.
I'm not even talking about danger. Like I don't even say
Well,
about.
I want to talk about the danger. Is there a danger?
No, I'm not gonna say about like from danger from Meek Mill. I'm just talking about from the community in general. Like, you know what I mean? If you make yourself known now, like I don't know. For me, back in the day, hip hop was a thing. If you rock your hat backwards, you know what I'm saying? On a train or whatever, you're putting up a flag almost. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're representing a style that can be tested at any given time. You know what I'm saying? That's the essence of the stuff. You know what I mean? If you're rocking with that style, it's a style coming from where? Coming from the ghettos and the streets and, you know what I mean, these kind of communities. So don't do it for publicity, man, if it's not really real like that. And I said that's the part that can get dangerous for people, because there's still people really out here really living real life. You know what I mean? And if they feel that you're being disrespectful to their lifestyle, essentially, you know what I mean? It's not a good look, like, you know, because if that's not real, if your heart's not in it like that.
Yeah, but
You know?
Norm Kelly's how old? 70 years old?
70 years
You're a grown
old.
man. Playing little kids games.
Instagramming
Yeah,
pictures
what are you
and stuff
doing?
like
Playing
that.
and messing with kids though. Messing with the young teenagers.
But it's a Rob Ford thing.
Yeah, come on,
It's a
man.
Rob Ford thing. I'll piece it. That's how I see it. They seen what Rob Ford, how Rob Ford was in tune with certain communities and stuff like that, and he probably like, oh, I want to be known too.
Yeah.
I want to be the mayor after John Tory or something.
Jimmy Kimmel will come down here.
Well, this is
and
it.
interview me. Yeah, let's see if I can get on Jimmy Kimmel on the Jimmy Kimmel show. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's wrong, man. Don't do that.
Like I said,
And
hip
you're a
hop.
grown man. You're supposed to be setting an example, man.
I did it.